Asked why drug production is skyrocketing despite years of efforts to crack down on it, Shirzad blames the international community, saying they've largely ignored the drug problem.
Their focus was only on terrorism and other sector development, but counter-narcotics was an isolated and marginalized agenda in their programs. This is the time when they realize that terrorism has been fueled and financed by the opium economy.
Shirzad says while the U.S. and NATO countries have spent a few billion on eradicating drugs, hundreds of billions have been spent on fighting terrorism. He adds Western commanders often told their troops not to destroy poppy fields, fearing it would alienate the rural population. As a result, since the U.S. invasion, drug production has exploded to 35 times what it was in 2001. UN officials, though, argue the Afghan government is equally at fault. Last September, Afghanistan welcomed in a new president, Ashraf Ghani. Hopes were high that in his opening remarks, Ghani would list eradicating drugs as a key government goal. It was not to be.
Afghanistan is having 22 national priorities, but counter-narcotics is none of them. If there is a strong political will for counter-narcotics, I'm very much optimistic. If, God forbid, there is no strong political will, then I'm not optimistic.
The seeming disregard for the issue is making criminals bolder. At a location we're asked not to reveal, we arranged to meet a big-time smuggler.
There he is, right? Yeah, there he is.
It's taken months of working contacts in Afghanistan's criminal underworld to get this meeting. The smuggler has agreed to show us his operation. We're told to conceal ourselves as we're following him deep into territory controlled by the Taliban. At one point, our contact disappears, and we must hide ourselves. Minutes later, he returns and takes over our vehicle. He tells us he's nervous, not of police, but of being seen with foreigners. If the Taliban catch us, they will think we're spies, and the smuggler is helping us. We pass more fields, and then minutes later, we near a compound and pull to a stop.
Well, I'm not exactly sure where we are at this point, but the smuggler assures us that we're safe. We're just going to go in right now and see what he has to show us.
The compound looks like thousands in rural Afghanistan.
Assalamu alaikum.
But this one conceals a dangerous stash.
Jodi Paher.
As we go inside, the smuggler's assistant is already moving the drugs.
Well, this smuggler certainly has a lot of opium. Look at all these bags. Bags upon bags of opium. He was hiding it in this